Would you look at that? It's an old retired, I believe, Deuce and a half it's called. And it even looks like it has a rocket pod still on it. It has 4 vertical and 10 horizontal, so that's 40 in total. If it hits every single target successfully, 40 targets you could take down. I'm not too good. I mean, I'm not an expert with weapons and rocket pods, but by the size of them, I would guess that possibly 60mm, but I'm not completely sure as I'm not an expert, as I said. But looking at it, I'll show you a couple things. See those old leaf springs right there? They're not below that. I'll show you a better example, hold on. See these old leaf springs right here? They're not below the axle, they're above. Believe it or not, being above, they're even more heavier duty. And the pumpkin, that little round thing, guess you call it a little round thing, but it's actually called a pumpkin. It's not like a normal looking truck nowadays, as military ones are at a different angle. And as you see, not all pumpkins are perfectly centered. It also appears to be a dually has 2 wheels and has 2 of those, so I guess you could call it a double dually. Once again, I'm not an expert. Looks like it still has the, let me get a better view. It's not a very good view, hold on real quickly. Okay, there we go. Looks like it still has the drive shaft intact. And since the door's missing, I could show you the inside. Looks like it's a manual. Can't tell you what the gearbox is, as I'm not an expert, but I'm assuming 3 gears. Once again, non-expert. Based on... No, not right there. Based on this hole right here, just hold on real quickly, let me turn on the light. Based on that hole right there and what's inside, looks like it still has the engine. Now if I get a better view of it, I could tell you what it is. But there's some writing right there that might tell you. No, get a better view on that. Warning, disconnect battery. Focus. Warning, disconnect battery before removing cover. That's helpful, I guess, when you're working on it back then. Looks like it still has everything, or most of everything. And as you guess, that right there stands for Naval Airspace Fowlin, so Fowlin, Nevada. This, I'm not going to lift it because I'm respectful, but looks like you can lift the hood at any time. And it looks like they wanted to take, either had the lights and people took them, or they want to take them so people can't take much. Other than the door and the lights, it pretty much has everything. The mud flap, mud guard, whatever you want to call it, feels like it's a sturdy material. And the tires feel like they're sturdy too.